Alright, so today we are back in my garage once again, but I don't have another motor on the ceiling. We're still looking at the LiftMaster 8587. And today I'm going to be doing a video of all three of the garages in my family. I did a video like this, it was actually exactly 5 years ago. I looked at the date and that's why I'm doing it today. It was July 3rd of 2020. So yeah, I'm gonna do another one 5 years later because a lot of stuff has changed in that time. So, this opener is still the same. We still have the LiftMaster 8587 WL. You know, I've shown a lot of openers on this door in that time period, but this one is still what I would consider the main opener for this door. We still have the 8-foot chain drive T-rail and everything like that. My door is still the same. I actually heard from the Brazilian Hot Dog a while back that this one is a DoorLink branded door, because I thought it was a Mac branded door, but I think that might just be like a supplier or dealer or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, he looked up the model number of this door and found the brand that is, you know, matches the model number of what this door is. So yeah, I do know the model of this door now. It's a DoorLink model, I believe 3630. So yeah, like I said, the opener's the same, although it is mounted differently than last time. I redid the back hangs so I could make 7-foot openers work in here easier. So yeah, and also as an update, I got another silver shelf over here. So yeah, now I have room for way more openers. I had those wooden shelves over here, which are actually being used in other parts of the garage, but these shelves are a lot nicer and I can store way more openers on them. So yeah, let's go ahead and run the 8587. Still have the same 880LM wall panel. Just kicked on the lights. So yeah, here we go. Very quiet machine. Yeah, so the springs are also different. These springs were put on in March of 2023. The original springs, one of them broke. We'll go ahead and get the remote out of my mom's car here. And I'll get a shot of the door from the outside. Here it goes. So yeah, this one is, I believe it's called the carriage house style on the outside. Pretty popular style door. And I believe the color is desert tan. I'm pretty sure I saw that on the side of the door somewhere. We'll go ahead and run it up with the keypad. Same keypad as before. It's my Chamberlain 940 EVC. So there you go. Go ahead and run this up. Yeah, I love this operator. It's definitely one of my favorites. It's probably my favorite opener to have on this door just because it was the original one and I really like it. I know we were originally gonna get an 8365, but the company we bought this from recommended the 8587 because it's 3/4 and this door is pretty big. So yeah, really glad we went with this one. Anyway, I'll get a sensor and force test. I'm sorry about the background noise as always. There's pretty much always construction going on around here. I'll go ahead and do a force test on the door. So yeah, this one does not have the most responsive force. And the up force on this one, I couldn't get it to trip at all. And yeah, I was practically hanging from the door and it still was kept on going. So yeah, I'm not really sure why that is, but it's kind of concerning. The downforce works, but the upforce does not. So anyway, we'll run this back down from back here, and here we go. So yeah, and if I didn't say it already, this is gonna be a long video. So anyway, that is my garage with the 8587. So now we're gonna move on to my grandma's garage. All right, so we are now in my grandma's garage, and well, a lot has changed in here since I made the first video. So first of all, both of the openers are different. Back when I made the first video, we had the two LiftMaster 1245s in here, and now, of course, we have the LiftMaster 8550W-267, and we have the LiftMaster 8355. And also, the other thing that has changed since the first video is, well, we used to have the two Torque Masters on these doors, but now we have extension springs. So, yeah, not much better, but better nonetheless. This garage is pretty low, so it would be kind of hard to fit a torsion system in here. And also, these doors are extremely lightweight, so kind of doesn't matter anyway. I did do quite a bit of updates since the last time you guys have even seen these doors. First of all, I ran all new wires in this garage. I got a bunch of wiring from the dump, so I redid all the wiring in this garage and in my other grandparents' garage. I also put this board up to cover up all of the holes in the wall right there. So that looks really clean. Got the new wires, of course. Splits off right there, and then we got the new sensor wires. And the other update is I tightened the springs on this door a little bit, since these springs are a couple years old now and they kind of stretched a bit. So yeah, this door is balanced once again. It kind of falling. It was kind of falling when you would disengage the opener, but it is balanced again. The only thing that I'd still like to do in this garage is I'd like to replace the rollers on this door. This door still has the original plastic rollers. Somebody at some point replaced the rollers on this door. As you can see, this one has nylon rollers. They're very dirty, but they are white nylon rollers. So I would like to do the same for this door because those rollers just aren't that good. So anyway, let's go ahead and run these now. We have the 880LM for the 8550 and the 882LM for the 8355. So let's start with the 8550 here. Extremely quiet operator. I love that one. And my grandma does too. My grandma really likes both these openers. Alright, let's run the 8355 now. Super quiet as well. So yeah, pretty much the only thing that hasn't changed in this garage is the doors themselves. Everything else has changed, the openers and the springs as well. Alright, let's grab the remote. This actually hasn't changed since the last video, since I didn't have the original remotes for the 1245s. So I still have this Chamberlain remote, and I'm using it on these two machines here. Alright, we'll run these down from the outside. We'll start with the 8550. Yeah, that thing is just so quiet. I'm really glad I bought that one. It was a great purchase. Let's run this one down now. And that one I got from the installer that I've gotten several openers from. I believe it probably had some sort of power surge because the board and travel module were both bad on it, but I took those out of an 8165. So there's that one again. We'll run the other one. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get a sensor and force test on each of these operators. We'll start with the 8550 once again here. All right, and we'll go ahead and do a force on this machine. So yeah, very responsive force on this one. We'll go ahead and do sensor and force check on this machine now. And I'll do a force test. So yeah, neither of these machines beep and flash like my 8587 does. These are not the original sensors to either of these machines, but they are the sensors that would have come with both of these. On my opener, I do have the original sensors, and on the 8165, I have the original sensors, but on these I don't, unfortunately. But anyway, we'll go ahead and run these both back down, and that'll be it. There you go on that button. There's the message. Start with this one. Super nice. And we'll run down that one. And this one's squeaking a little bit, even though I just lubed it recently. But yeah, so there you go. That is my grandma's garage. Of course, we have the 8355 and the 8550 W-267. So yeah, I will go ahead and sign off here, and I'll see you guys in the final garage of the video. Alright, so here is the third garage of the video. I'm in my grandma's garage now, and we are looking at the LiftMaster 8165W. So, this opener has been out here for about a year now. This was actually originally in the previous garage I just showed you where the 8550 was. But my other grandma just wanted a quieter machine, and I had the 8550, so I put that in there, and then I put this one out here, and I really like this setup. So this one is the original rail, 7-foot T-rail. So yeah, there you go. I am using the original sensors on this one. I have all the original rail parts, and the door here is a 16x7 Haas. Let's see. Will it say? I can't see the model. Is there a model in here somewhere? Thought there was, but not seeing it now. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, original springs still in this door. These springs have been up here for about 9 years now, so wondering when these are gonna break, but yeah, so everything on this one is still the same except for the opener. All the door parts are the same. But we do have the original 882 LM to this one. So yeah, let's go ahead and run this. And here we go. And I did also redo all the wiring in this garage as well. So the button wire is right there. It goes over to that point up there and turns along with the sensor wires. For some reason, this wire still wasn't quite long enough to reach, so I did still have to connect the sensor wires there, which kind of pissed me off because that was one of the reasons why I wanted to redo the wiring in here. But oh well, what are you gonna do? I'll go ahead and get the remote out of the Volvo. This is the original 893LM MC remote to this operator. We'll go ahead and run this one down from the outside. So yeah, not really a super loud operator. Out of the 4 machines, this is the loudest one, but it's honestly not too bad, especially for an 8165. I've heard way louder 8165s than this one. We'll run this back up here. So yeah, this one is where the Genie G5000 screw drive was in the last video. So yeah, that's what this opener replaced. That opener was in here for over 30 years and still was working good. I just wanted it for my collection, so I took it out and put this in. We'll go ahead and get a sensor and force test on this one. Sensors work good. This is actually, out of the 4 machines I've showed you, this is the only one that has the new style sensors on it. So yeah, I really like having 4 Security Plus 2.0 operators in, you know, the garages in my family. I just really like that. And of course, sometimes I have other openers on my door, but I like these 4 machines a lot. So anyway, we'll go ahead and do a force test. This one does beep. So yeah, there you go. Does beep. But yeah, so I guess let's go ahead and run this one down. We'll run this one down from back here. So yeah, here we go. So yeah, really like this one too. Of course, this is another chain drive. So yeah, again, sorry about the really long video, but I kind of wanted to make another one of these since a lot has changed since the last time I made one. So yeah, there you go. Of course, we had in my garage the 8587WL and the 18x8 door link door. And in my grandma's garage, we had the 8550W-267 and the 8355 on the 2 8x7 Wayne Dalton 9100s. And then in my grandparents' garage out here, we have the 8165W and the 16x7 Haas door. I could have sworn I saw a model on this one at some point, but I'm not seeing it now. There's another sticker, I don't know. Someone can tell me what they think, but anyway. So yeah, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.